Hey, it's Steph. Thanks for watching today's video. I'm doing an update on my Pan Those Eyeshadows project pan. I will leave the creator of this project down in the description box if you're interested. If you enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up and let's get into the update. I'm going to go in alphabetical order because that is how it is in my spreadsheet. So let's start off with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Sultry palette. I actually have two shades in this palette that I'm working on for this project. But let's start off with my bonus pan. If you follow me on Instagram, I posted a little sneak peek on when I hit pan on this shade. I'll put it right here so you can see that itty bitty baby pan. But I've definitely been working on expanding that pan because it's just been so easy on this shade. It is the shade Fresh. I have a big pan in this. Now I use this every single time I do my eyeshadow. And if you're familiar with this palette, the mattes in here are very pigmented. So I've actually been swirling my brush in this Fresh shade and then dipping into the next shade that I will be talking about. Just to kind of diffuse it and make it a little less pigmented so it's easier for me to use. So the first shade that I've been working on in this project from the very beginning is Cyborg. And I used this 7 times this month, making a total of 23. I apologize about my nails. There's no way for me to hide them, but I will also put like a close-up of the shade right here so you can see it a little better. But again, I use the shade 7 times. I think it's a beautiful kind of taupey neutral shimmer. So my goal was to hit pan on this. No pan yet, so it will be staying in this project. The next shade in this palette is the shade Slate, which is right next door. And this was a shade that I was swirling Fresh with, also with this color right here, Birch. I'm really enjoying having this palette in this project. It's one of my favorites in my collection. And I just think it's beautiful, especially for this time of year where I enjoy smoky looks. So I used Slate 13 times this month, which was amazing. So let's move on to the next shade. The next palette is my Tory Bell All That Shimmers. I'm also working on 2 shades from this. I don't know what the chances are of that, but the first shade that I rolled in from this palette was Pewter. Is this bottom middle. Now I used this 6 times this month, and there's definitely a small dip going on. I've used this 16 times total in this project, which I'm pretty happy about. My goal was 20. So I think I can definitely hit that goal before the finale, before the end of the year. So I'm really happy with the progress I've made on this. And here it is swatched on my hand. That's actually a beautiful color story right there. I got really lucky with my colors. Nothing too difficult. But the next shade is this gold shade. And I was only able to use it 3 times this month, and that includes today. So I have a total, I wrote down 5, but I think it's 6. Correct me if I'm wrong down in the comments. A total of 6 uses on this gold shade. Now I think that is getting hard pan. This shade doesn't really pick up on a brush very well, so I do use my fingers. I use my fingers for both of these, and I'm not finding that pewter is getting hard pan. So I'm not too sure about that, but I am loving the gold for the holiday season coming up, so I definitely will get a little more use out of it. This gold was kind of my wild card. It doesn't really go with anything else in my color palette, but again, I think it's beautiful for the holidays that are coming up, so I'm happy with it. The last eyeshadow that I've been working on is in my Tori Bell Stark Naked palette, and it is the bottom middle shade called Rosy Glow. As you can see, there is quite a big dip in this. I used it 7 times this month, making a total of 30. And these are very deep pans. There's so much product in this. I love this palette. It's great for every day. And here is the color story. I do not have any rollouts, unfortunately, but I know I will hit some goals. I anticipate hitting pan on that Rosy Glow shade because I just feel like I'm so close. And then of course this pewter shade. I'm only 4 uses away from my goal of 20. So it is looking promising. I hope you enjoyed today's update. I have a lot of fun doing these projects. If you did enjoy, please give this video a thumbs up. If you enjoy panning and makeup content, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. So I see you in the next one.